Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Michigan went through one of the most dramatic off-seasons we've ever seen in college football, but they have steadied the ship, hiring longtime head coach Kyle Whittingham, who is highly respected and highly thought of in this industry. Whittingham has brought some stability to that program. We'll see if he's able to get the same results on the field with a talented roster. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So Western Michigan's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Michigan's offense will have the football first. And here comes Andrew Marsh. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely working on.
Yeah, the coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Guys, let's chat about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Underwood, punch it out of the air. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Interesting play call for this offense, man. A slow developing
Circular.
short when a defense is a little bit aggressive and it doesn't work. And it's easy to question after the fact, obviously, right, guys? Like, it didn't work, but I don't love that play call when I know a defense will be really aggressive on 3rd and short.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On the ground, it's Buckley. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. There's some room. Gets it across the 10 to the 11, and a fresh set of downs and a little breathing room to boot. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Buckley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down. Brings us to 4th. The Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Here's Underwood to throw. Pulls it in. It's Buchanan. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They go play action. Bryce Underwood. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. He's going to take a shot. Touchdown, Michigan! How about that shot into the end zone? And he makes the grab for the score.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Completes it in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for space, it's Buckley. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the wideout. Spins away from the defender. Deliver, just keeps moving. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving them some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Now improvising, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He'll get rid of it. Working the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're...
Touchdown, Wolverines! How about this back staying on track and getting it out in the option?
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 71 yards down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Making side adjustments here. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. The short hands, it's Brooks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry up.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Dropping back, it's Lowry. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Buckley. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Underwood. Slings it downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Running inside, it's Marshall. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game one, it's tough to take an injury this early. Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And then plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Makes the grab. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Guys, look at this. Surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that first down? Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Guys?
All right, Holly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throwing, Underwood. Grabbed over the middle, it's Marshall. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Then the Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now.
Trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
To the air, it's Lowry. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Fires quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Broncos will try to convert on 4th down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Finds his man, it's Parks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's got his man. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. He's got his man, makes the grab. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Barnett. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab on the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lowry. He just missed the target on that one, gotta put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Another incompletion on third down.
Good job on this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Oh, the attempt is no good. You're looking for anything, just something to go your way. Couldn't find it there. Still down by 24, guys. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. And some room to work. Still on his feet at the 40. He's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what up? How they want, when they want.
Hey, what you talking? I gotta score on these motherfuckers, man. I love TikTok shop.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Buckley. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He's piled up 76 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Who was on the same?
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. To the air, it's Lowry. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that. But look at this, they're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Could be an alley. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line.
Well, on that 4th down, if they don't get it, the head coach is at the podium after the game with some explaining to do. That's not the situation. You're expecting them to run the football, but the gamble pays off.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Green. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Broncos!
And nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Underwood to throw. Got his man on the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the catch, it's Marshall. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking left. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Again, it's Underwood. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the 1st half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw.
Come on!
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it
What up?
foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps
Getting
doing
smashed
stuff like
by
that.
Michigan,
I'll
dog.
keep trotting him out there.
Really, what the sound like when I talk?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Thanks for the likes, man. Thanks for the likes, man. Much
The
appreciated.
Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Here he comes with the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. Got blown out in the 1st half and now just desperate to breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. Give him 114 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. On the move, it's Buckley. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Now they'll try the right side. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They feed him again. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short.
gonna
Can
make
they
you motherfuckers
avoid
play.
making that
I love
4th
TikTok
down
shit.
decision? Looking for a crease to the left. Finding some room. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal.
Watch all we
And the
downfield.
Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
All we downfield. Let's go.
Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They come out for the first time in this second half, but lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Marshall. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Using his legs, it's Marshall. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Underwood throws for the tight end. The short hands, it's Marshall. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. In the red area, it's Marshall. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Running inside, it's Marshall. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the pummeling has started.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. 14. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This offense will try to convert on 4th down for the 5th time. The defense has come up with just 1 stop so far. Throws to the wideout. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Buckley. Maybe a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to the left. Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Broncos! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Play fake, Underwood. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throwing, Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Turning on the Jets. Inside the touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Takes the handoff. It's Buckley. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. They're going to run it to the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running to the left. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Here's a little room there. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down right here. His opportunity, gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ollie Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the run. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you.
And this tight end is having a day. With that last catch, he's now got over 150 receiving yards.
Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Buchanan. And they make the tackle now before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. Sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll go to the counter play. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Slips one guy. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. That holding call's really got them backed up. They're facing 2nd and 20. Got it in the middle. It's Chambers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard.
He has
and
60.
they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnett. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Buckley. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Might as well give it to him again. Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll try it over the left side. Still running at the 40. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Broncos will have it first and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll try it again. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and management. Nice job getting a run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 11. Running behind that left side. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Western Michigan, number 24 in the end zone.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. Barrels ahead. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion but was denied.
51, Western Michigan, 34.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. So the last couple of possessions trying to put together a rally, but is it too little too late? And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He might want another play. Back to the ground with the running back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Takes the handoff. It's Green. There's a crease. He's up to 113 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. They'll try the left side. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. They'll give it on the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
They want to run this quarterback. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football.
Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Benito.